Hello, 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 YouTube. Long time no see. We're back. It's been a day. I said that all in the wrong order, but it's okay. It's fine. We're here doing the goddamn thing. Powerwash Sim 2, 2Wash 2 Sim. Got to do the shooting gallery. I think we started it and then got distracted by marbles. Because marbles are fucking sick. Right. This game is just so good. Like, I can't even... This is like one of those oddly satisfying games. Another one is I think it's called A Little to the Left, where you just make everything fit ever so nicely. It's like everything's a perfect fit. This is the level that explains a lot of the plot of Powerwash Sim 1. I missed before MatPat retired, when he would just give you the lore. His crazy ass game theories. For Elden Ring, Vadi Vidya did phenomenal videos on lore. Looking good. There's a lot of really good content creators out there. That at least content creators I've enjoyed over the years. I really appreciate a good educational content creator, even though I myself am not one. Mad respect to the game. Doing the world a goddamn service. Also, there's like staples on the internet, like Report of the Week. That guy is like forever internet famous. Forever. Wonder if the creators of the internet ever had any idea of it. Because I'm pretty sure the internet, when it was initially created, was just to be a way for scientists to exchange information across the world. And here we are 40 years later having like AI fucking everything, and like it's just a whole ass crazy thing. John is on a 25 stream streak. Goddamn. He actually did that for this game? That's awesome. 25 streams. Good lord, John. Dude's just spent every day of the last month hanging out. I appreciate you, big dog. Big dog. Why are words not coming out right? Because I'm fucking stony baloney, bro. So when I go to the dispensary, they sell these crazy ass joints. They're like 40 a pop, but they're filled with wax and fucking rolled in live resin and keef and had dipped in THCA crystals. And they're baller, but they're like 40 bucks. And I made my own today for not $40. And goddamn, it was great. So you too can make designer joints. Just, you know, roll it yourself. I'm pretty sure that joint, well, I had two of them today. I'm pretty sure those joints would have put down like a small horse. Like I would, that shit was potent. Which is good. That's what we come for, you know? Mom ain't raised no bitch. I still cough on dabs, though. I can't help it. Why is the dirt like purple? Um, there we go. I know it's going to be a bitch about that. I already know it. I know how this game is. So how the fuck does this explain the lore of Powerwash Sim 1? Okay, I see how. There were aliens in Powerwash Sim 1? That's crazy. What a world. I don't remember the aliens. I do remember the Bigfoot. I do remember. Because it was on the treehouse level. That treehouse took so fucking long. What a satisfying sound. And I assume this is hot water. Dude, I washed my car yesterday and I took like an hour doing it and it fucking rained today. And I was like, damn. It's supposed to snow tonight, so we'll see how my tires hold up because I need to get new winter tires. But I haven't yet. I have my old winter tires. They're just not brand new like I'd like them to be. What are you missing? Wow, that was a gigantic pain in the dick. I feel like the game gets way more nitpicky as time goes on. The little odds and ends. Nah, you just rush more. That makes sense. It's because the jobs are bigger. You don't want to take so much time. That's that guy's name. Is that Lombre's evolution? Is that a thing? This one is way more forgiving than the first in terms of dirt percentage. Good to know. Lotad Lombre Ludicolo. Good to know. Goddamn cat getting in my way. They're the counterpart to C-Dot, Nuzleaf, and Shift Tree. Ah, that makes sense. Not gonna lie, I'd still take that C-Dot tree over, though. I just think Shift Tree's cool as fuck. And Chinese food for dinner. So good. Shift Tree is one of those where it just needs like one thing to be really good. Yeah, what's up? Stats. I figured. I just could never get into like competitive Pokemon stuff. It was such a grind. Even just getting shinies was a pain in the dick. Even just having a complete Pokédex was a pain in the dick. As a BST of 480, that way lower than it should be, IMO. Oh. I know nothing about competitive Pokemon anything, John. I'm gonna be real with you, big dog. I ain't gonna hold you. I know nothing about nothing, my guy. Mi amigo. Goes for casual play too. Yeah. Well, I don't know what BST is. I don't do well with abbreviations. Base stat total. Oh, so like adding up all the stats. Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Why do I not remember anything about cats from the first game? Good catch, John. Were there cats in the first game? Remember the doghouse? The only cat in the first game was the big one. See, I played Powerwash Sim when it was in early access. I don't know if I ever went back to the full release. So there may be content I've never done. And that could be why things are looking a little unfamiliar. You couldn't pet him. I don't even remember if you could see him. Huh. I just realized we don't have game audio. What the hell? What the hell? There we go. Okay, yeah, she's at the end of the credits. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. With the kittens. Yeah, I don't know that I ever saw credits. So, yeah. Maybe we, if we're ever bored one day, we'll go back and give Powerwash Sim 1 a spin. I know I've played Powerwash Sim 1 on stream. I just don't think I ever, like, completed it.
You wanna get high?
I would love to get high. How you doing, Loper? What that dick do? How you doing? What's happening, big dog? Chillin'. Just Bing chillin' out here. Just Bing chillin'. About to rip a fat rosin. Are you in my Discord? Are you in my Discord, Loper? If you're not, I want you in there. You can tell me to fuck off. I'll be sad, but go to my 420 section and look at the shit I had today. I'm so proud of myself. Like, oh, it was so good. So basically, I packed like a quarter of a cone, dropped the dab in, packed another quarter of a cone, dropped the dab in, packed another quarter of a cone, dropped the dab in, then the last quarter of the cone, twisted it off, took fucking like the sauce part of my diamonds and sauce, got it on my hot knife and ran it the whole way up the sides, then rolled it in keef. Oh. Oh. Bro, I had a moment. That fucker burned 5 ever. And like, oh, my heart. I packed it full of Halle Berry, and I love Halle Berry. That shit's legitimately purple, and I love it, and it's delicious. But yeah, highly recommend that. Your swirl lollipop? Yeah. It was so good. That looks so fire. I got a centrifuge so I can separate the diamonds and sauce from the rosin. That's sick. What do you have all this scientific lab equipment for? So I can get high more efficiently? That's fucking hilarious. I think that's amazing that you have the technology to get higher than normal people. And the cool thing about my little $40 joints versus the ones that I get from the dispensary were they didn't make me forget how to swallow. So that's cool. And I seriously wonder if that's not a side effect of the THCA crystals. I just like not spending money. I love spending money. If I feel like it's worth it, take this money off me. Equipment pays itself off within grams. Facts, dude. Facts. Especially depending on where you live. Yeah. Big facts. Higher grab for this quality at our dispensaries. That's what I'm saying. When you're talking about shit that's fucking 80 to 100 a gram, and you're working with like ounces of it, like, yeah, dude, pays itself off pretty quick. Now you're seeing the business side of things. No, but even using it for your own personal home grow, you know. Yeah, dude. That's kind of the neat thing is some states like took the idea of like, fuck it, flood the market. That's what happened in Michigan. They just flooded the market, and like it prevents like any of the illegal bullshit because there's just so much legal shit, and it drove costs way down. I hope more places take the Michigan approach. You're like, oh, that's more than I made this year. Yeah, dude. Slay. No, put it back. I feel like we've talked before. I don't remember who you are. I'm sorry. It's because I'm a terrible fucking human being. But how are you doing? It's good to see you. Appreciate you stopping by. We haven't? And it didn't put a first-time chatter in there? You sure you haven't been here before? Good, how are you? I'm good. We're just out here fucking smoking weed, celebrating. What are we celebrating, Loper? Why am I smoking weed right now? Just for funsies? That's what we do around here. Yes, I have been. I'm just kidding. This is actually his girlfriend. Shh, don't tell him. What is going on? I am so confused. You're just bored? It's your birthday in 30 hours. We can celebrate that. Yeah, happy early birthday, Loper. Happy early birthday, big dog. How old are you gonna be? How old you can be, bud? "26? You are an old fuck, Grandpa." God damn. You're older than some dirt, you know? Did Powerwash Sim... How old are you? I don't want to talk about it. I am 32, gonna be 33 next month. You feel old? I'm older than all of you. I'm like, gotta be at least me. Hey, what the heck? Who typed that? It's all good, bro. I understand. Sometimes that post-nut clarity hits different. I feel it. I know how it goes. I know how it goes. Remember, this is a pants optional stream. That tag is there for a reason. I know what people do. I know how people are. I've accepted it. Bean treats Twitch like it's a one-handed game. And John's fucking status on Discord is always fucking gooning respectfully. Like, bro, I know what's going on. The pants come off during slow-mo streams? Exactly. Exactly. I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing so much clothes, bro. I wear extra clothes before stream, like hide my titties. Like, I can't let these people see nothing. It's important to be respectful. It is. It is. It absolutely is. Well, this is starting to look like a place now, don't you know? Especially while gooning. Especially. And clean up after yourself, you know? Don't go leaving messes. Your 4th Voltorb? What, you trying to fucking collect all the Voltorbs, bro? Can't leave any Voltorbs for anybody else, huh? What, do I gotta get on top? Gotta get on top of them? Parkour! Are they all... Yeah. Yeah. So... I have been meaning to look. Are there artists that draw things in Powerwash Sim? Is that a thing? Because I feel like I might be able to be one. Also, I would just like to give a shout out to my boy Luanite, who had a video kind of go viral, and I'm very proud of him. I'm going to try and go over there at some point this week. Although chances are all y'all will be asleep by then. Because that dude goes live at like 1 a.m. your time, John. Like 4 a.m. my time. Because back when I started streaming, I used to have like a way bigger European audience. I mean, I could be awake. He's a cool dude. But yeah, he started streaming like literally the same day I did. Like I'm pretty sure our first stream was the same day. You won't be though. Understandable. I made a Powerwash Sim painting of your cock and balls down to each pore for each hair. Incredible. I don't think I can compete with that. But that's quite some talent. If I draw a fucking meat right now, is this gonna get banned? Is that gonna where's the line? Where's the line? Like it's just some eyeballs. It's just a hat on a face. 10 hair follicles max before it's a problem. It's just a happy face. With his tongue out. And he's saying, money. Ah, I clicked the wrong button. It's a top hat. Yeah. Yeah. He's got crazy hair. It's a pimp. Yeah. He needs a diamond. What else? Actually, it's a cane. It's his pimp cane. And it's gonna say, oh god, these straight lines are so hard. Holla. That L is ugly. I can't re-dirty it, unfortunately. Ah, I fucked it. Art. Art. I had fun. You know, there's one job that I don't think I could do, and that's the guy that has to clean up graffiti. Because, like, graffiti is kind of art. Like, it's vandalism, but, like, who the fuck ever said art has to follow the law? The fuck? I didn't think those two things, like... Gonna go drive. Got you on lurk. Appreciate you. Thanks for the cheers. Absolutely, Loper. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Everybody in here, if you don't already, go follow that beautiful man. You can get a permit for some spots to graffiti as well. Facts. Big facts, big dog. Yeah, if anything, I feel like art frequently says fuck the establishment. What the fuck, it pulls from the current category rather than the past stream. The more you know. Are you live right now? That's crazy. That's crazy, Loper. Have a good stream, buddy. Have a good stream. Tell your community I said hi. Reset up, change the category already, but yeah, thank you. Absolutely, big dog. True art is naturally anti-establishment, right? Expression does not appreciate a boot. Very hard to express yourself under oppression. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this game. The Rage Against the Machine just really hating printers. Of course. That's the machine they were raging against. Absolutely. Certainly there was nothing political about raging against the machine. No. No. I never know which one of those is which. The gear Pokemon. It's Clink, Clang, and Kling Clang. What generation did they come out? Five? That would make sense. I think Gen 5 is about where I stopped. Gen 5 is the second biggest gen? Yeah, what's the biggest gen? Gen 1. Really? 151 Pokemon is more than any other generation? That's kind of shocking. I'm like violently high right now. Gotta like step back, reevaluate my situation. I did not order that VTEC solenoid gasket. Slipping on my pimpin'. Oh, new canvas. trying to think of what we're gonna draw on this wall. Actually, Gen 5 beat out Gen 1 by 5. Damn. The more you know. Gen 5 at 156. No shit. I thought they were all about that. Alright, Slow, how's it hanging, eh? Oh, you know, it's tucked up in there pretty good now. But, I mean, technically on the left. How you doing, Bean? Jolly good show, that. Yeah, right? Yup. So how's the schoolwork? You're actually doing smashingly well. Who replaced Bean with this goddamn Yeetus? He's gonna tell me about his jolly good cup of tea. Was Bean Lil Bro the whole time? Or are we all the Lil Bro we met along the way? Statistics has been a right bother as per usual. Playing Marvel Rival Zombies earlier and the Bean Cursed song turned on. Dashed if I'm Ye2 sold Bean. What did they do with my Bean? Who turned the British on my Bean? How do we get it back to normal, not Bean, not British Bean? This is like whenever you accidentally set the customer's gauge cluster to kilometers and you're like, fuck, how do I fix that? They're gonna be mad. Oh, boy, howdy. I have root beer. It's delicious. I say, I was playing with Val and Cascat and Panda yesterday, and the blighters simply ragged on me relentlessly. Quite addled my wits, what? They kept referring to me as a good boy. The cheek. Yeah. Are you running what you're saying through an AI generator, or is that pure bean power? They scrambled your gray matter? Yeah, women do that, man. Pretty women will make your brain not work. Big facts, big dog. You are not telling me anything I don't know. I've got a translator who's frightfully British. Also, did you remove Good Boy, or am I just blind? Yeah, I had to remove a bunch of them to try and fucking make room for the song request thing. And then I fucking ended up doing the song request thing a different way because I couldn't get it to work the way I wanted it to work. And yeah. Because I was going to do it through channel point redeems, have a song request, nice, a pause, a rewind, and like, yeah. Yeah, no good boy. I don't know what you're talking about, Bean. I ain't got no meat here. You missed me drawing a big dong earlier. What are we gonna draw on this? Dunk on him. Fucking dunk on him. Call him a weird little Brit. Tell him to get a real accent. This is America. We speak American. Doing on the American side of the internet. This is what Americans do best, is bully each other. You simply no fondness for America. Why you keep saying what? It's not a question. What do we want to put on this wall? A blank piece of paper is the hardest thing. Let me pull up a picture of Hank Hill. We're going to see if I can put Hank Hill on this wall. Bruh, why? Okay, that'll work. This is not a big enough wall. This tune gives my fancy a jolly good tickle. Yeah. Yeah, you're into the whistling. Whistling's good. I can't get up there. Well, I'll be in. If I didn't... What the hell were you saying? Well, I'll be. If I didn't go and Ballywell forget to check in, the cheek of it. Oh my god. It's Honk Hill. I love it. It's a work of art. This is peak. This is what this game is made for. Ooh, you tell him. You tell him. You tell him. Spot on, Governor. Right. What's all this then? I actually don't know what, like, voice I'm trying to do when I do that. I just be kind of saying shit. Shoot him! Shoot him! Listen here, boy. Yang's gonna kick your ass like last time. I'll have you know we read like 11-year-olds in this country. I tell you what. This is the satisfying part. It's just so good. So what benefits do the other pressure washers have? Like, I get the benefit the Stendos have, but like, I feel like just me and some Stendos can really go a long way. Hey, I'm a well-educated man. Just because my mom is my dad ain't mean I didn't read Farm Animal or 1987. Didn't read Animal Farm or 1987. That makes more sense. My mom is my dad. That's funny. How do you pronounce that? Is it executor or executor? How you say that? Executor. Got it. Our Honk Hill is almost gone. Goodbye, Honk Hill. Stendos are so good. Stendo life, bro. Stendo on Earth thing. Bye, Honk. If I take a running jump at this, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I never read the text in this game. There's a whole story to this game that I'm just keeping from you. That I'm just withholding. Secret history. Now, how is this not... Oh. All right, we gotta get up there. Go get that bit. Are there any Pokemon that don't have evolutions? Actually, yeah, Tauros. The Super Stendo. Super Stendo got you. I knew that box was gonna get in my way. I fucking knew it, you shiesty ass box. Yeah! Yeah! I could just climb onto that building. I could do it. I'm pretty sure that tent would collapse in real life. But, you know. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, you know what I'm saying? So is that the story we're running with? It's a volcano. It's just got everybody's shit all dirty. Do 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 do. I didn't even notice half this shit. Okay, so if it's a volcano, how come this piece of equipment is all fucked up, but everything else is great? What's up with that? It is satisfying, though. It's kind of hard to pinpoint why, though. I love it, though. I love it. Today was probably the last warm day for the year. I'm sad. Everybody had their sports cars out. At least they gave me a ladder. I don't think the first Powerwash Sim had physics on things. So that's a fun new addition. I wonder if upgraded pressure washers wouldn't leave that strip. Like if I could use a wider nozzle without leaving shit behind. Oh, I missed a lot. Now it's ruined. It's like mowing the lawn. You just gotta leave a little overlap. Or same thing when you're shoveling snow. Just gotta leave a little overlap. Good game. I actually wanted the lawn mowing game to be really good. There's like a lawnmower simulator and it kind of sucked. And I was like, damn, how do you fuck that up? Like putting striping in fucking grass would go so hard. But yeah, no, they fucked it up. Allegedly. I never played it to confirm myself. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back. You were missed. We clean in a roof. I was explaining to chat how it's like mowing a lawn or shoveling snow and you gotta leave a little overlap. Oh. Oh yeah, how did this one tent get fucked? And nobody else's shit got fucked. Just fuck this one guy in particular. Because you cleaned the other stuff in the first game? Oh. That would explain a lot then. Tons of elephant cum. Is that what you were drinking today? You just had just absolute gallons. By the bucket full, you say? I'm kidding. Howdy, Tech. It's good to see you, buddy. How you doing? How you been? How's it hanging? How's your mom? How's your girlfriend? Is she still sick?
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I can do that. Appreciate you, John. We darn. She's sick as fuck. You better make that bitch a soup. Bitches love soup. And she knows that I don't mean she's a bitch. I mean that in the most respectful terms. It's just how I say words. You know. You know. Good morning. Howdy, silly soon. What time is it for you? Do you want mozzarella sticks? Can you blame her? My camera is fucked up right now. Okay. Did that fix it? Kinda, a little bit. I think I'm getting sick. It's 2 a.m. That's terrible. I'm sorry. Fucking Spooky's sick too. I think I'm getting pizza rolls. Let's go. I had Chinese food. It was delicious. Woke up with a hurting throat. That's the same thing Spooky's got. Are viruses global like that? Wow, and I have to get a vape tomorrow. Terrible. Just terrible. Do you still miss vaping, Tech? Now that you've quit for a while? Do you still crave it sometimes? Oh, yeah. I don't know how we always end up off a little bit by the end. Anything noticeable with the widget today? I haven't pulled up the website. The amount caught. Oh, does it say how many you've caught now? And if the first of that mon. Nice. John's trying to be the Pokemon master. There will be no one who has caught more Pokemon than John. Hopefully fix the names in the caught message as well. Nice. Good job. Good job. Do you wake up at 2 a.m. just to come here and check the widget? Is that the thing? Other things are just performance, and when you share my website, the embed to it looks fine as well now. That's awesome. No, I woke up because throat hurts. Likely story, you just like my streams. Man of dedication, focus, and sheer will. Howdy, Jay. Or just a sick man. Nope, just loves my streams. I'll take it as a compliment. It's all good. I take my dubs where I can get them. People wake up at 2 a.m. to come hang out with me. That's because I'm great. Both things could be true. They could be true. They could be true. Actually, I like your stream. You talk a lot, and it's just a chill place to be. Well, I appreciate you being here. I'm glad you enjoy it. I do talk a lot. I certainly do fucking talk a lot. It's because I used to make YouTube videos out of my content. And surprisingly, now my streaming content's better and I don't make YouTube videos, even though I probably could. But it's a lot easier to be talking the whole time and be able to cut out shit you don't want in the video than it is to have to go through and cut out all the time that you're dead air. For my streaming part, I'm good in technical stuff, not being entertaining. Yeah, that's my same problem, dude. That's my same fucking problem. It's fine, though. You just kind of wing it. You just kind of let it happen. Whatever happens, happens, you know? Pants are optional. If your community decides they want to jerk off to you, that's fine. Let them. What's it gonna hurt? You know? What they do in their own home, that doesn't affect me. You know? I feel that, but with audio video quality. I'm actually very pleased with my camera quality today. My view right now is different was for you. You talk a lot and are entertaining, but don't even know your own stream elements commands. This is true. This is very true. Well, because I set all that shit up like fucking forever ago. Like week 1 of streaming. I've been streaming for like a year and a half and just never got around learning it. Like I have stream elements primarily to tell people when we're about to be going to an ad break. I can't tell. I watched in 160p to save data and make it so it doesn't buffer. That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn. So me and my $400 camera were wasted on John. That's good to know. Could have been fucking streaming on a goddamn graphing calculator and John wouldn't know the difference. Nah, so a lot of people use me as like a podcast almost. I'm downloading something right now cooked. Because Bean's the same way. Like, I'm just good background noise. Which I'll accept that, you know? I can see the high quality colors, though. Oh my god. I'm watching on 128 by 128 LED matrix. Sick. Sick. If somebody could actually put my stream on their fucking block, their CPU block for their water cooler, their AIO, somebody can just put my stream on that AIO block. Tech, can you do that? Do we have the technology? Background noise forever? I know I am. Do we have the tech for that? Can we do that? Joke's on all y'all. I'm watching on Game Boy Advanced. Sick. Posted from my smart fridge. Just a Game Boy Color, but shush. If I had an LED block, then yeah, I could. Easy peasy. Do you know? Hey, appreciate the follow, silly. Sadly, I do not have such tech. We have the technology. We can make it happen. Just noticed. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, we could probably make it happen. I'd say that would be a flex. People have now watched me on a projector, on a TV, on a phone, on a computer. A big ass Be Quiet Dark Rock Pro 4. I have no idea what that is. The stupidest thing I could put you on would be a Wii U. Wii U gamepad. That'd be cool. I could pull me up on an Xbox One. That'd be kind of weird. Yeah, I can't think of. You listened to me on the Tacoma? That's awesome. Yeah, the taco's pretty big dub. I know, I'm one of the 5 people who bought one. Time to get out my PSP, boys. Hell yeah, brother. You've listened to me in the car? Really? How the hell were you catching Pokemon in the car? I'm kidding. That's a joke. I'm pretty sure Tech catches Pokemon in the car all the time. I'm gonna run now, but I'm gonna figure out how to run you on my calculator. Sounds good. If you figure it out, post it in Discord. Because I would be geeked. Somebody go to Best Buy and play me on a washing machine. I don't always catch Pokemon or leave you on that long. I need to do that. I need to stream during Best Buy hours so somebody can go put me on a fucking smart washer. You'll play me on an EEG machine at work. Let's go. Let's go. What is it, Doc? A boy or a girl? It's a slow. And it's just me on their ultrasound. Let's go. Yeah, that would probably take the cake. Until one of our pilot friends pulls me up on the fucking console of a fucking jet, and I'm like, God damn it, this is getting out of hand. Fucking struggling here, pulls me up on the fucking Large Hadron Collider in fucking CERN, and I'm like, what is this? Yep, could be great. Could be cool. Could be pretty cool. Damn, I wish I was in the army just to pull you up on a Chinook or a Black Hawk computer nav system. That'd be hilarious. That would be fucking hilarious. We have a few military service, like active service members. Husk, right? Isn't Husk active right now? Maybe I should DM him and be like, hey, what's it gonna take for you to pull me up on a tank? Did I ever tell you about the time that I had a buddy? So, you know, whenever you pull up, like whenever car guys are hanging out, like you want to pull up in the coolest car. And you know, I've got a pretty cool car. Tech's got a pretty cool car. All of our car guys have pretty cool cars. And, you know, you pull up to the hangout spot and you may rev your engine or whatever, get everybody to come look at you. Well, I've seen some people pull up in some pretty fucking crazy shit over the years. I've seen people pull up in Lamborghinis and fucking McLarens, Ferraris, fucking Porsches, fucking Civics that have been cut in half, fucking 40s, Willys, Jeeps, fucking all sorts of crazy shit over the years. And the fucking craziest thing anybody ever pulled up to the function in was a fucking train. We had this buddy who turned out to be kind of a raging piece of shit. But he was a train conductor, and our one buddy's garage had a railroad track right behind it. And we were all there working on his fucking, working on our other buddy's car, and we hear a train pulling up. Like, we're like, oh cool, like let's see what's on it, because you know it's just a train. And it starts slowing down. You hear that and like it's coming to a halt, and then lo and behold, fucking Zach hops off. Hey guys, what you working on? And we're like, what the fuck? Dude just pulled up in a fucking train. That's insane. And yeah, no, it was legitimately, it was his job. He was on his way to a station and knew that we were there and decided to stop. Yep. I need somebody to come in by helicopter. Somebody wants to pull up to the function in a helicopter. That'd be a pretty big flex. That would actually probably take the cake for the coolest. Even though it is kind of like a more normal thing. Like the train was outlandish as fuck. No matter how loud you think a helicopter is, it's louder. Spooky's cousin pulled up to a car and boat show at a seaplane. What a flex. What a flex. You want to test something? Do it. Yeah, the Pokemon community game does the Pokedex thing. I think your Pokedex, you have to click the Pokeball beneath my stream. I think is how I have that set up. I think. Just landed on the water and cruised on in, trying to have your own command that doesn't interfere with the other one. Silly's smart as fuck, dude. Silly got a big brain. Normally I have a Pokédex command as well, but it's a dev thing for now, so for me it works. Nice. Good, good, good. Good day, sir. Just wanted to make sure it's not a public thing. Nah. So we had the one Pokemon game, catch a Pokemon, in your Pokemon game. We did. It was wild. It's happened, I think, twice. We'll probably use the same command. Yeah, and it works in multiple languages. Good job for that, silly. I haven't listened to this song in way too long. I hadn't either, and it popped up, and I was like, yo. Yeah, Lizardum catching Charizard is always cool. Yeah. Most use exclamation point, but I prefer distinct prefixes. Like for Probot, I used the exclamation point command. Nowadays, most bots have slash command. Interesting. I see. So what's the goal with the Pokemon thing? Is it just kind of to test your skills, or do you want to, like, you have, like, big plans for it, or what you thinking? Discord bots, if I would have good sellable ideas, I would make a proper one. I only have small projects like Minecraft status bot and some small application bots for communities with custom features. For the widget, just for fun, to be honest. I like that. I like that. I definitely wish there was like something I could like give you to like show you appreciation for providing me with this valuable tool that my community really enjoys. Because I certainly do appreciate it and all your hard work. It is not wasted. I think it's pretty fucking cool. Well, the problem is like the first public... Who's that Pokemon is like the first public project with risks I have. I got you. What risks, if you don't mind me asking, other than like copyright? Since data security is something I have to take care of, this is true. Because you do have access to people's channel. And like out of all the people whose channel, like there's, didn't you say there's like 15 of us using this right now? Like that's a lot. I do not. Authorization is regulated by Twitch still. Okay. Oh, we're almost there. Nice. I feel like we've been on this roof all fucking day. Hi, Spooky. How are you doing? It's good to hear you're alive. It's more like, how can I make your widget not usable by other people so they cannot farm Pokemon on your channel? Ah. Rip. I'm sorry, dog. Hopefully you feel better soon. You're not the only one that's sick, surprisingly. Yeah, it's been going around. Apparently globally. Apparently fucking globally. John's gonna catch more Pokemon than any other user. Basically, do not share your link. That's it. I made it so you can even show the dashboard, and that's fine. It's a combination of randomly generated UUID code and your username. Yeah, I always keep that shit hidden. I'm usually pretty good about it. I could also really do an encrypted connection, but that was way over the top. Yeah. Prob's not required. Man, I just want that join I had earlier today. I want another one. I'm gonna go through so many. I'm gonna go through this weed so fast. The dashboard only gives you the first 8 characters, so you can kind of recognize that. I see, I see, I see. I think that's everything we need to do up here. Slowly but surely. I'm trying to think of what other fun games we could get into. I was kind of thinking about my summer car. Not gonna lie. I've heard it's a fucking sweat fest, but I mean, that's me. I was also thinking making this project open source. It's cool, but I feel like people will steal open source projects too much. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I mean, isn't that the whole thing with open source, though? Is like nobody owns it? Or anybody can make changes to it? Like, it's everyone's property? If you use it, you own it? So my code looks too amateur for that. I don't really want to get judged on a hardcore base. That's completely understandable. What did you say, John? The only thing I would add is beyond 5th gen, but to keep the moving pixel art could be difficult. For the code for something like this could be really simple. Yeah. I love the ding. Give me more ding. More ding. Prepare the ding. chat didn't catch up. The fuck? There we go. Yeah, many people think that in the pixeler is the difficult part. You're completely right. That's why I stick to max Gen 5 now. So my knowledge about Pokemon is limited. I know there are also X and Y variants and much more. I don't even know how to implement them. I want to make sure I get the first Gen 1 through 5, right? Yeah. What makes the farther generations more difficult? I'm just curious. I genuinely have no idea. Gen 6 was the switch to the 3D models. Ah. I could see that making things difficult. And I really loved the pixel art looks from Gen 5. There's some fan projects that create future Pokemon in Gen 5 style, though. A lull in this, special form that, yeah. Eh. Whoa! Shoot him! Shoot him, Siri bot! Shoot him! Back to the stendos. Man, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. They also try to maintain Gen 5 graphics with newer gens as animated sprites. That would be fire. At least I'm off Thursday and Friday this week. That's cool. They don't have all of them moving yet. I'm sure they'll get there in time. Deep in it. Extra time to bake my rolls for Friendsgiving. No. Super not happening. We are getting pre-bought or pre-cooked rolls. I ain't cooking shit. I will fucking Hawaiian or sourdough? Hawaiian, probably. And I'll bring weed. I'll cook up some fire joints. How about that? I'll cook up that heat. Can of butter? No. No, just joints. Use your fucking lungs, pussy. Use your fucking lungs. Customization for the widget. Do you feel like there's something missing? I haven't opened it in a while. I'll be completely honest with you. Let me... And you can just call me Slow. You don't have to use my full name. That's like only the government and my mom calls me that. Dude, I think the widget's fucking baller. And you can even click on the Pokemon and it takes you to the fucking Pokédex entry. Yeah, dude, you nailed this. This is so good. I love it. I think it's great. I think you did a lovely job. It's my favorite of them. I feel like the other bots doing 3D just don't have the same feel. Would you personally need more than one widget? Would you add more or less? I mean, I don't see the need to have more than one unless it was something... Because right now, can it only pair to Twitch? Because that would be the only other thing I can think of is like making it somehow work with Twitch and YouTube if it doesn't already. And that would be about the extent that I could test it with. But I don't know how integration with different streaming platforms works. Do you think they'll ever make a sequel to We Happy Few? Probably not. Probably not, because that game did not do very well sales-wise. I love that game. I think that game's a fucking work of art. But I don't think there will ever be a sequel to it. I'm going to say I'm going to go back and finish We Happy Few. It's happening. But if I don't think they'll ever make a sequel to it. No. I'm gonna drag my community kicking and screaming through We Happy Few. There's API to read YouTube chat. I'm working on some great ideas for a We Happy Few sequel. The character added, her name is Angela Brooks, with her poodle puppy Minnie as their journey to help Arthur reunite with Percy. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I mean, YouTube spots are possible, so I might look into it. I have like nothing on YouTube. I actually don't know anything about the Star Wars universe, unfortunately. It was one I never got into. Naming will be interesting there. YouTube is a wild place, man. Apparently, Keanu Reeves wants to be Johnny Silverhand again. So there may be some cyberpunk stuff coming up, which I think is sick. Silly, I would like to submit a complaint. What complaint could you possibly have, Tech? That John types faster than you? Cyberpunk is amazing. Doing 100% playground playthrough right now for all achievements. Yeah, Cyberpunk is so good. I would love to do a Cyberpunk playthrough on the channel, but Cyberpunk is a tricky game to stream. No, I typed faster, but he added a period. I've also been trying to reach out to Compulsion Games so I can share my ideas with them. My mom said they'll probably don't read their emails. Yeah, getting a hold of gaming people like that is... Networking is a skill in itself that I do not have, but Godspeed to you. I wish you the best. Because I have no idea how to network with people. There's shinies? There's fucking shinies? I want to see Arthur reunite with Percy. Speaking of which, do you think Percy is still alive? Probably not. I don't think Percy is alive in We Happy Few now. Just because the unfortunate truth of it is the Nazis were not nice to people with disabilities. And they did not do good things to those people. And Percy was a person with disabilities, kidnapped by Nazis. So... yeah, probably not looking good for Percy. There are shinies? No shit. I got a poodle puppy for my birthday. His name is Bentley. Do you like that name for a dog? I think Bentley's a phenomenal name for a dog. Legendary 2%, Mythic 1%. The rest 97% on top of that. 1 out of 4,048 is shiny. That's wild. So if you actually get a oh, one thing I meant to ask, Silly, is it the same on everyone's channel? Like, say an Onyx pops up on my channel right now. Does an Onyx also pop up on Charlie's channel at the same time? There's a 20 Pokemon buffer. Every channel pulls from the same generation. Ah. What the fuck happened in here? So, if you have an Onyx, the next 20 Pokemon globally cannot be Onyx. Okay. So nobody has the same Pokemon as anybody else. So if I have Onyx, I'm the only person with Onyx. In this moment, yes, good. Keep it that way. I like it like that. Makes me feel special and important. If you want Onyx, you gotta come here to get Onyx. You don't go nowhere else. This is Onyx's one and only spot. Oh, what a clusterfuck. If I would have 200 active users and everyone pulls the same time, there's a chance, of course, that multiple have Onyx. It'll be a shit show if this gets big fast. Trial by fire, baby. Trial by fire. That's what happened to that fucking, the Schedule 1 kid. It was just like a little passion project he did while he was in school. And it fucking went viral. And kid ended up becoming a fucking millionaire, like, overnight. It's like, he's still finishing school, though, which is good. Smart kid. So silly, have you tracked how many hours people have spent catching Pokemon in your game? Leaderboards are still something I really have to think about because then I have to see the competitive aspect as well and eliminate farmers. Is Slow getting sick too? I fucking hope not. My nose is just kind of runny. But I'd be alright, not gonna lie. I think only leaderboards per channel makes sense because you could potentially just make 100 browser sources if you want, because why not? This is true. Try to put you on a global leaderboard, John. That way you can really be the very best like no one ever was. Yeah, but that isn't who is fastest or most knowledgeable, just in those most channels without other people or user profiles. No, because you're a Pokemon trainer with XP and stuff. It's also hard to decide if I want global profiles or per channel profiles. I would think global, like all of them match whoever's Twitch channel. So like if John catches a Charizard here and a Charmander at Unlegendary Charlie's house, like they should both be in his Pokédex. Not one in his Pokédex here, one in his Pokédex over there. Brain burp. Pokédexes are per channel. If I do trading, I'll probably implement it per channel only as well. Okay. Most of the things are per community, basically. I feel you. I feel you. 513 out of 649. Nice. $136 more for now. For now. Bigfoot, get out of here. You're in my way. Also, something I have to think about is what to do with all the Pokemon, or what to do when you have 100%. This is true. Because John's coming. John's coming up on that. Normally that gives you the shiny charm. What effect does the shiny charm have? Allows you to catch shiny Pokemon? Shiny chance determined when spawn or caught. I have a similar system to Bongo Cat. Trade in 10 Pokemon to get one random one, hoping you get one you didn't have yet. Shiny Charm doubles chance of shiny Pokemon. Yeah, because I kind of like John's idea, you know, give people a shiny charm once they've caught everything, double their chance of getting shiny Pokemon, and that incentivizes them to keep playing to hopefully catch a shiny. I think that's a great idea. Because otherwise, here soon, John's going to get bored. Sounds interesting. We'll note that down. If you want, you can suggest it on the Discord. Good call. Good call. I think that's pretty good for up here. Could also on top increase the chance when you get 5 or more of a certain type to mimic the combo chain of some Pokemon games. Another good idea. See, we got a bunch of Pokemon champions in here right now, so it's actually pretty competitive battling for who's gonna get this thing. Yeah, I mean 5 of that specific mon. This is competitive, this is competitive. Tech gonna give you a run for your money. You're watching a PokeTuber right now? That's hilarious. Who invented Pokemon? Who's the father? Got double audio visual input. Oh god. The Japanese, obviously. But is there like a single guy? Sugimori? Suck me more eye? No, thank you. He was the lead designer for a while. Yeah, John knows fucking unlimited Pokemon knowledge. Do you know Lugia was actually only made for the second movie? Really? That's a common fun fact. I didn't know it. Wasn't supposed to be in a game, but it was like designed, so it was added to silver. But was a like design, so it was added to silver. That's crazy. Do you guys remember GameStop events? When like games would release and we would all, or when consoles would drop and we'd all go stand outside GameStop for fucking hours waiting for those bitches to open up? You remember that shit? They still happen, just not as serious. Sag GameStop doesn't exist anymore? Yeah. The nerds did what they could trying to prop it up. They don't exist at all? Pinhole works on phone but not PC. I have no idea what Pinhole is. You buy pops and figurines, so they do still exist. Well, that's good. It's good to know they still are around. Pinhole's anti-ads with a Raspberry Pi. A little computer on my PC and phone connects before going into the router. Bunch of fucking hacker, man. Everybody in my chat's a fucking hacker bean. Pie hole. Ah. You're watching me on a phone right now, silly? That's crazy. Apple user right here, same. Don't let these peasants tell you you're wrong. Don't let these filthy fucking green text users tell you anything about your life. The green text people can't hurt you here. I'll protect you. It's okay. You're in bed, as you should be. Imagine being limited to green and blue text. Imagine having a not good user experience and user integration layout shit. No, iOS is very easy and straightforward. iOS has been the same for like a long time. Makes it very easy. That, and I had like the worst Samsung Galaxy ever to exist. See, I feel like you had the same problem I had. So I had a Samsung Galaxy S5 and it was dog shit. It was a garbage phone. And I wrote off Samsung's entirely. It sounds like you had like a base model iPhone, because like I can assure you the Pro Max models don't have any sort of lag issue. At least not the ones I've had. They still do. I don't know, man. Seems like inferior tech. If the tech was so good, your texts would be blue. I have Android tablets for my home assistant. I use iOS and Apple Watch for private stuff. A laptop with SunOS, though, might try out a different one as well. My main PC runs Windows 11. Just older Samsung tech. Oh no. The UI is a lot better. It's just more pleasant on the eyes. What is pushing me? Imagine not being able to customize your UI. Imagine being lost in a sea of settings. Couldn't be me. I use my phone to do phone things. I don't need to change the, you know, pattern that it vibrates in whenever this specific person texts me. Like, I'm glad that you have that functionality. I don't need it. I would hardly say I'm technologically adept, sir. I program computers you probably couldn't even communicate with. Like... Like, yeah, I would very hardly call myself technologically inept. I just care more about the user experience than I do about being able to adjust 15,000 settings. And my phone isn't my gaming PC. It doesn't need to have like super beastly fucking specs. I'm not going to be gaming on my phone. It needs to have a good battery life, a lot of storage for photos, and access to the internet and app stores. And that's pretty much it, man. You game on your phone? Yeah, no. When I'm at work, I'm working. I usually can't even fucking like respond to text half the time. My computer is pretty much strict gaming machine. I think we're about at the limit. Silly, where are you at that it's 2 a.m. right now? (3:21 a.m. in Germany). I got a lot of German viewers, I'm not gonna lie. Because there's you, there's Cat Pig, there's DL. I think that's it for my German viewers. You have a friend in Germany? That's why you were predicting that. Germans are everywhere. Yeah, especially in Germany. Especially in Germany, yes, but 30% don't speak German. I mean, I barely speak English. I kind of struggle through it some days, but you know, here we are. Making the best of it. Doing it big. Doing what we can. Why do I not remember the aliens? Was that like DLC? Oh, you're not what I want. That isn't an alien craft? It's not? Oh, it's a major plot point in Powerwash 1. Huh. Oh, fuck. Same with the gem and all that went missing. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, I feel like they added a lot to Powerwash Sim 1 that I just didn't get a chance to experience. I mean, you didn't even actually play it. You only did early access. This is true. God damn, this thing's dirty. Okay. We're coming along. See, I like doing the big sweeping passes. I hate doing the little itty bitty getting in the crevices work. But big sweeping passes? Hell yeah, brother. You gotta have a mix of both. You do. You're gonna try and sleep again? Okay, silly. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. It's always good to see you. I appreciate your hard work on the widget. Hope you have a good evening. Sleep well. Hope to see you again sometime. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know what's holding up this wall right now. How do we... Where'd that letter go? Give me that. Get over here. Hello? There we go. Help! Hey, there's the wall. Can this be over here? Okay, fuck me then. What was I thinking? Okay. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be the only mission we get to do tonight. It kind of ate a lot of time. Unfortunately. It'd be alright though. Hopefully we can get it done anyway. I think we will. I don't know where there is dirt on that post. There we go. I try to do it in the most satisfying way possible. Not always successful, but we try. What the fuck? The fuck? That's what I'm saying, Daughterly. How are you doing? What's happening? Isn't it late as fuck for you too? Or early as fuck. So the volcano is why everything's all dusty. Okay. Appreciate the lurk, John. Got them. We're getting close. I can feel it. Okay, we're making progress. The trick is to break it down into a bunch of little projects. It's the same thing with working on cars. Big problems are hard to solve. You break a big problem into a bunch of little problems, though, now it's more manageable. That's why I always say a car is just 1,000 different inventions working together, because it is. A car is a very complex piece of machinery, but if you break it down system by system, part by part, it's really not that bad. What I want to know is, why is this ship purple? I think all that's left is the floor. The floor should be gravy. There'll be some odds and ends I'm sure we have to go hunting for, but For the most part, it should be pretty easy going. I'm really excited to see this this time lapse. Very excited. We're coming up 5%. Slowly but surely. The ground after everything else has been cleaned is always like the easiest part because you've already done all the edges. Ooh, we're getting so close. I think after the ground we have to do the roof in a few spots. Then I think that's it. I think it's just GG easy, get paid. Oh, we're almost there. Damn, there's 3% left. That's no good. Ancient statue still. Oh, it's not supposed to have those red markings. Oh. I see, I see. Okay. Oh yeah, the roof. Duh. Nice and easy. Wonder what we forgot. Table rack plushie. Curtain rope, gallery shelf. The rope is probably not one on the other side. Gate 1 out of 2, gate pole. Generator cable. I've returned. I had to put the baby to sleep. Yeah. Is that what you're calling it now? Post 4 out of 6. Only so many posts. Let's see. Roof flag, pole, and sign light. Okay. Oh, and it fell off. One. Water gun. Sea Palace target. And volcano target. Nice. Let's see this. Let's see it. This is so good. I love it. I love it. One more time for the people in the back. That's awesome. Okay. Well, YouTube, I think that's going to do it for tonight. I appreciate you hanging out. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you again soon. If you're new, subscribe, ring the bell, come hang out again sometime. I'll be live tomorrow, probably 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you then. But yeah, I think that's everything for you guys. So, yeah, okay.